Look here, it might not look like it outside right now, but we are moving into the icebox as parts of North Georgia could see wind chills drop below zero. So we want to bring back in Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb.
All right, Chris, so this cold, unfortunately, is going to stick around for a while.
It really is, and you just saw the wind from that live camera up in Rome of the flags just pretty much sticking straight out there with that really strong wind that's blowing in, and that's what's giving us that colder air. And not only is the air temperature going down, but with that wind, it's going to make it feel even colder. That's why we have a wind chill advisory in effect for all of North Georgia, Metro Atlanta. This goes down into Central Georgia as well. We're going to see the wind chills that'll be moving down to near zero. There will even be some spots in North Georgia where those wind chills will be below zero. So you're going to want to limit your time outside during the evening hours tonight, overnight, and in the morning. And if you are going outside, cover any exposed skin to help hold in any of that warmth. Now, here are some of the impacts that we're watching from the cold. We're not really seeing a lot of slick spots. However, if you are out and about tonight, the wind has really helped to dry things out. The sun has really helped. But if there is anything on the road, maybe a spot ahead of you or on the side of the road, and if it looks wet, you have to assume that it is slick. Now, the cold air is definitely here. We're going to see lows in the teens in the morning, but with the wind, it's going to feel like it's near zero this evening, overnight, and early tomorrow. We do see some warmer air moving in. We'll let you know when that arrives in just a few minutes. Let's check in with Crash, though. You know, Crash, we haven't had a lot of reports of slick spots around, but I know you're keeping an eye on that as a possibility.
Yeah, definitely, Chris, especially as that sun goes down. Like you mentioned, if it looks like it's a slick spot out there, it could be ice, especially the bridges and overpasses. Speaking of some of those overpasses and ramps, it's a familiar one. Clayton County 75 southbound ramp to 285 eastbound. This vehicle went right off the side of the road, and that's what they're trying to pluck out of the trees right there with that heavy-duty wrecker. Still clearing a 4-car pileup on the Beaufort Spring connector as you head northbound, trying to get out of Midtown, right past Piedmont Road. The good news is they've only got a right lane blocked. The bad news is you only have 2 lanes there, so things are a little bit choppy. I-85, though, is wide open. Let me give you a little bit of good news. That's your downtown connector in Midtown. You don't see that too often.